Hello, Mom. Today, I will discuss about the world of social media, and I will discuss the introduction of social media and uses of the computer. Introduction. As we approach the new millennium, many of us modern cavemen have acquired the things we need and are now borrowed into a socially detached style of assisted living. Social talking is a way to kill time, and in complex, fast-paced societies, much of the spare time is already dead. Warmly, personal chat with friends are talks being replaced by cold, efficient into speech with stranger. Immediate talking, the social cost of human is on the endangered behavior list. As never before, we are faced with this discrepancies growing by the year between the ancestral environments that molded us and the modern one that confront us on a daily basis, a deepening conflict between biology and culture. Increasingly, we got it alone under exercising involved faculties for social communication. And look at it, many of us are beginning to develop the symptoms of an undiagnosed social condition, a kind of functional devoicing brought on by insufficient diet of immediate talking. Information technology is already touching lives deeply as evidenced by a place of electronic mail, a reader of my newspaper column sent me in June of 1995. Mr. Gates, I am a poet who has di- dyslexia, which basically means I cannot spell word Adam. We are watching something historic happen, and it will affect the words seismically, rocking us the same way the discovering of the scientific method, the invention of printing, and arrival of the industrial age did. If it was used only the scientists, permitting them to collaborate more effectively to find cures for the still incurable disease that alone would be invaluable. The information highway won't solve every problem, but it will be a positive force in many areas. The gates capsulize, I think there is wonderful to be alive. There have never been so many opportunities to do things that were impossible before. It is important that both and good bad points of the technological advance be discussed broadly so that society as a whole rather than just technologies can guide its direction. Locke idea on devoicing was true by observation reputable relationship broke up due to lack of personal warmth and one-on-one communication. In school, teacher noticed some students speaking and writing ability deteriorated due to a texting issue. While it simplified the advantage of technology and on computer, which is mainly on the availability of some resources of productivity support human needs. In the recent 2016, the election, the national election computer even even helped the Philippine government to man the in, electoral system. Uses of the computer. Computer can help teacher manage instruction by assisting in record keeping, lesson planning, and grade tracking. All of these tasks are time-consuming on part of the teacher, but with the use of computer, the teacher can have more time to master the lesson instead of recording. Ang computer is dako siya natabang labi na sa mga teacher sa pag-manage nila ng introduction by assisting in record keeping, sa lesson planning, and even sa grade tracking. Kaya dako jud natabang ang computer sa mga teacher. Diri sab na mga task like sa paghimo ng lesson plan and record keeping maka time consume na sa paghimo ang mga teacher sa paggamit ng computer. The teacher can have more time to master the lesson instead of recording. The uses of computers allow some activities that are not possible otherwise. There are some software that allows the student to perform computation in certain period of time. Sa mga student sab, ang computer is dako natabang labi na sa maghimo ng Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. Mas dali mao man ang pag sa computer maghimo. Sangan sa mga edited sab like sa Adobe Photoshop, Publisher, sangan labi na sa paghimo ng mga research, mas gana ra jud sa computer. Kay dali ra sangan na mas plaster pa paghimo. Like sa ako, mas gusto na ako maghimo ng PowerPoint presentation sa computer. Kay mas dali ra ko mahuman kontra sa cellphone. Kay sa cellphone magsud ako pag-plaster. Sangan sa pag-edit sa mga like pag-edit ko ng mga sa Photoshop ng mga picture, mas gana gud sa computer kay ma-plaster. Sangan gana gud sa computer maghimo labi na sa mga word essay, sa mga design nimo. Sangan labi na sa pag maghimo ka ng research, mas ma-plaster gud sa sa computer nimo ka mag-encode, maghimo. CD-ROMs and laser video discs offer student the advantage of reading, hearing about the processes, and actual seeing the dynamic of various processes. With technology, students reach a more detailed and a more accurate understanding of what they are learning. The visual, auditory, the dynamics movement experienced by the student using the technology will develop clearly and more correct mental image of the information being learned. Ang CD-ROM sangan laser video disc is nag-offer of student to give an advantage of reading, hearing process at actual na nakita ang dynamic of various processes. Sa technology sab, ang mga student is maka-reach sila ng more na detailed, accurate understanding sa kanilang mga natutunan. Ang visual, auditory, and dynamic movement is na experience sa mga student like sa paggamit ng technology and mas mabubuo at malinaw ang kanilang kaisipan sa information na natutunan nila dahil sa teknolohiya. The increasingly sophisticated technology allow a student and teacher to use computer network to communicate with others in the school or across the country or the world. They can gain access to resource and expertise and up-to-date and accurate information on any topic of interest. Ang technology ay nagbibigay daan sila sa mga mag-aaral at guro na gumamit ng computer network upang sila ay makapag-usap sa paaralan o di kaya sa ibang bansa o kaya sa buong mundo pa, kagaya na lang ng ang mga kilala mo sa ibang bansa, kagaya ng mga iniidolo mong artista like mga K-pop, na mas nakakausap mo sila sa pamamagitan ng Live, kausap mo sila pamamagitan ng pag-commit mo sa kanila, mas nakikita nila yun, mas nakakapag-communicate kayo dahil doon. And they can gain access, resources, and expertise at makakuha din sila ng access resources and expertise and up to date and mga accurate na mga impormasyon sa anumang paksa ng kanilang interes. Makuha sab ko sila sa anumang paksa ng kanilang interes, mga impormasyon sa access sa sila mga resources and expertise ng mga so, gusto nila, that's all.